Chiefs Kingdom, hold on tight, because what's going on with our team is more intense than a no-look pass from Mahomes in overtime. After a loss that hurt like a kick to the shin in Super Bowl LIX against the Eagles, our baby goat is coming back with everything to lead an epic redemption in 2025. Before I tell you the secret behind Mahomes' new energy, let me take you back to that nightmare in New Orleans. It was like watching Game of Thrones and finding out that the dragon lost. And what's coming could put Chiefs Kingdom back on top of the NFL. Let's be real, Chiefs Kingdom. Super Bowl LIX was a punch in the gut. We were dreaming of a third championship, with Arrowhead pulsing, even though they were so far away in New Orleans. But on February 9th, 2025, the Philadelphia Eagles crushed us 40-22, like a steamroller against a roller coaster. Mahomes, our hero, had a night to forget. 2 interceptions, 6 sacks, and an offensive line that seemed made of paper. Jalen Hurts, on the other side, danced on the field, rushing for 72 yards and throwing for 2 touchdowns, taking the MVP of the game, as highlighted by NFL.com. I was watching with the guys, and the silence in the bar when the score reached 34-0 in the third quarter was heartbreaking. The Eagles' defense, led by guys like Cooper DeJean, shut down every door, and Mahomes looked like a gladiator fighting with a broken sword. Andy Reid, ever candid, said after the game, "It was a bad day. We didn't play well at any stage, and I didn't coach well enough. We'll learn from this and move on." Chiefs.com. But Chiefs Kingdom, we know that losing is part of the game, and what matters is how we get back up. And Mahomes, he's got fire in his eyes for 2025. Remember Super Bowl Livy when Mahomes turned the game around against the 49ers with that pass to Tyreek Hill? Tell us in the comments which Chiefs moment made you jump off the couch. Patrick Mahomes isn't just the Chiefs QB. He's our wizard, the guy who makes the impossible routine. Since taking over as the starting quarterback in 2018, the baby goat has racked up feats that sound like something out of a movie. 3 Super Bowl rings, 2 league MVPs, 6 straight AFC West titles. It's like he's Neo from The Matrix, dodging sacks and throwing physics-defying passes. But Super Bowl LIX showed that even Neo needs a strong team by his side. The offensive line, which let him get sacked 6 times, was his Achilles heel, as The Athletic pointed out. Now, in 2025, Mahomes is returning with a chilling energy. In training camp, he's been leading like never before, like a general before a battle. According to ESPN, he spent hours in the video room, dissecting every mistake from the Super Bowl. "This year is about redemption," Mahomes said at a recent press conference. "We know what we can do, and we're going to show the world that Chiefs Kingdom is not fallen." He's mentoring rookies, pulling Travis Kelce and Chris Jones into extra workouts, and even joking with fans at X, where one fan posted, "Mahomes looks like he's going to shut everyone up in 2025, right in our Chiefs Kingdom." And there's some hot gossip that few know. A conversation between Mahomes and Andy Reid in training camp may have changed the course of the offense. What happened? I'll tell you in a bit, but first, let me show you how the team is preparing for war. After the Super Bowl massacre, the Chiefs knew they needed to fix their offensive line. The front office went into the 2025 draft with a vengeance, bringing in Josh Simmons, a monster offensive tackle from Ohio State who was a top 15 prospect before an injury, as Sporting News pointed out. Simmons is a bodyguard-type player at 6'5", 310 pounds, with quick feet and heavy hands. "Protecting Mahomes is my mission," he said at the Combine. And from what I've seen on the workout videos, the guy is blocking like he's Thor's Mjolnir. Andy Reid, the master of playbooks, is also pulling strings. According to Fox Sports, he is testing formations with 2 tight ends, using Kelce and a rookie to open up space for the passing and ground game. This is like playing chess, while the opponent is stuck in tic-tac-toe. But there is one detail that is leaving us wondering. A source from Belavip said that the defense is still adjusting the secondary, which suffered against the Eagles. Will this hold us back? How come the offensive line let Mahomes get sacked 6 times? Comment below. Do you think Simmons will protect the baby goat, or will we suffer again? The 2025 season is shaping up to be a roller coaster, Chiefs Kingdom. The schedule is packed with games that will make Arrowhead tremble. One of the most anticipated is the rematch against the Eagles in Week 3. After the Super Bowl thrashing, this game is like an action movie rematch, where the hero returns to settle the score. "We owe them a debt," said Mahomes, with that look of someone who is ready for war. Another game that is getting people talking is the Thanksgiving game against the Cowboys, where Simmons will face rookie pass rusher Donovan Ezeruaku. This duel, as Sky Sports mentioned, could set the tone for the season. And it doesn't stop there. Clashes against the Bengals, Ravens, and Bills are on the radar. The game against the Bills in Week 6 is special because we still remember those close losses in the AFC. One fan on X posted, "If Mahomes plays like he did in 13 seconds against the Bills in 2022, we can't be stopped." And I agree. When Mahomes is in wizard mode, it's as if time stops and he rewrites the script of the game. But there's a tactic Andy Reid is hiding for the game against the Eagles. And it could change everything. Before I tell you, let me show you what Simmons did in the last practice. The guy is flying. This story is pure cinema, Chiefs Kingdom. Patrick Mahomes is the hero who faces everything. Fierce pass rushes, interceptions, and even the shadow of losing the Super Bowl. He's the guy who, in 2020, turned Super Bowl LIX around with that pass to Damian Williams that made us scream until we were hoarse. But the villain now is the past, that night in New Orleans where everything went wrong. It's as if Mahomes were Rocky Balboa, returning to the ring after taking a beating, ready to knock out the rest. And Chiefs Kingdom, we're the fans who never give up, shouting, "How about those Chiefs?" even in defeat. What makes this saga so awesome is the high stakes. If Mahomes and Simmons can shield the attack, with Kelce and Pacheco shining, the fourth title is right around the corner. But if the line fails again, like in the Super Bowl, it could be another year of almost. I believe in our QB, but I confess that my heart is in my mouth thinking about the Eagles' pass rush. If you love analysis that no one else brings, subscribe to the channel. More than 500 Chiefs Kingdom fans are already in our vibe, and you don't want to be left out, right? How come the line let Mahomes get sacked 6 times in the Super Bowl? That was disrespectful to our baby goat. But no one expected Mahomes to come back so sharp in training camp. He's leading like a general, and he has a secret tactic up his sleeve. If Simmons protects and Mahomes plays like you know, the Chiefs could be the terror of the NFL again, heading for a 4th title in 2025. With the 2025 season just around the corner, the Chiefs are at a crossroads. Mahomes is on fire, Simmons is ready to be the shield, and Reid is cooking up something special in the playbook. But the question that won't go away is, can we handle another game like Super Bowl LIX? Or will Chiefs Kingdom lift the trophy again? I'm betting on Mahomes, because, as he said after the loss, "We came back stronger." And, Chiefs Kingdom, we know he delivers what he promises. And there's some explosive gossip behind the scenes. A decision by Brett Veach could change the course of the season. In the next video, I'll tell you how this could impact the game against the Eagles. It's going to be mind-blowing. There are more hot behind-the-scenes details that I didn't reveal. And look, it's on fire. If this article gets 200 likes, I'll release an exclusive analysis of Reid's playbook for the Thanksgiving game against the Cowboys, with details you won't find anywhere else. Let's get there together. You're the best fans, and I'll be very grateful for your support. If we reach the goal, we'll get an analysis sharper than a pass from Mahomes. If not, it all stays in the locker room. Do you think Mahomes will lead us to the 4th title in 2025? Or do you feel like something is wrong? Comment below, because I want to know if you have the same faith in the baby goat as I do. And which Chiefs game left a lasting impression on you? Tell us your story, because every fan has an epic memory. Chiefs Kingdom. Being a Chiefs fan is like believing that Mahomes will turn a game around with 13 seconds left on the clock. And he already did. It's about enduring the arrowhead, cold, screaming until you're hoarse, and never, ever giving up. The loss to the Eagles hurt, but it only lit a fire under Mahomes and the team. The 2025 season is our chance to show the world that Chiefs Kingdom is alive, and that the baby goat will lead us back to the top. So let's make some noise. Like, comment, and share, because the Red Kingdom never stops. How about those Chiefs?